It's the book of Revelation, chapter 12, beginning at verse 12, and it reads, Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. I want to start off by giving all praise, all honor, and all glory to call Elohim by Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, double honors to the elders, to the apostles that I've heard this truth from. Peace and salutation to the Akim across the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth with faith and with sincerity, as well as risking their lives and their freedom to do so now more something than ever. Shalom to the Akim and Aquat out there listening and learning, Lord willingly. This is edifying. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad in the land of other nations, appearing like the other nations, but whom is brought to this truth to you. I say Shalom. Brother, what's up? Coming at you with another lesson through the Spirit, through the power of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai. Yahweh meaning He is, He exists, or He to be. By Hashem, Baz in, Haz the Hashem, His name. Yahushai meaning He saves, or He deliverer, true name to the Most High God. And His Son, who you people ignorantly call God in Jesus Christ, but whose true name in the Paleo Hebrew is Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai. Coming at you with another lesson. I came across this, and it caught my attention because we already knew, the devil's incentivizing, being a loyalist. They giving you all this money. Yeah, they ain't got money to take care of nobody, but but you know what? See, the thing is this: if the system was a righteous system, literally, you couldn't really feel sorry. But this system isn't a righteous system. They actually got, such, um, they, this is a rigged system, put it like that. Like literally, you have a system where it's supposed to be, the land of opportunities and second chances. But once you get a criminal record, you can't do anything. So it perpetuates crime. When a person can't feed themselves, what do you think they're gonna do? What's the saying brother say? Gerald Smith, they say when people lose everything, they lose it. So therefore, like it's like pretty much they creating criminals. You get what I'm saying? Now don't get me wrong, there's programs out there like I've done a little bit of everything. So like you got programs out there like in Texas, I forget what, or is it Louisiana? It might be Texas. I might be both, but I think they prison got you got what they call underwater welders. They get paid a lot of money, but that's a very very fucking dangerous job. You know, like people that deal with power lines, like not just the electrician, but the person that deals with the power lines. That's a very dangerous job. When you look at the world's most dangerous jobs, that should pop up there, just like underwater welder, because the fact is, you got the element, you got the pressure of the water, you got the marine life, you know, all these different things and factors. And then, like I say, but they get paid well, just like a person that does power lines, they get paid well. But Salakia. Um, so DJ Trump is pretty much incentivizing being down with this system. That's how you. That's how I, speaking as a man, can tell that we damn near at the end because again, this system is coming with all these different little, what I mean? Like if you down with this bitch, then yeah, you're gonna get some honey. But if you ain't, yeah, you about to get. A woman don't like to be rejected. Ain't that funny? So when you reject her, oh yeah, this bitch about to show her, her teeth. It says record 78,000 applicants to join ICE to support Trump's deportation efforts. And again, I brought out the fact that they say that pretty much ICE has everybody's Medicaid information. So trying to utilize and say that that's the fact. They're going to use that to check, like basically go door to door to check to see what's in your house. They say they're looking for migrants, but how can a migrant actually qualify for health care? You got to remember that when Biden brought them in, they was literally giving them benefits. Remember? I remember Jake's making videos about that. They was talking about how you got people that was born here that literally struggling while you got the migrants getting cash and food stamps and all kind of shit. So again, this shit ain't even that complicated. This is, very simple. And I'm gonna make this statement. May the Lord preserve his elect. But if a Jake can't figure out why I did what I did, then maybe we don't see the same stuff. I was thinking about that because, I'm hearing 12,000 things. I got to walk this walk. The scriptures talk about basically flee from the works of darkness and expose it. You know, again, I don't know who to elect. I very well might not be the elect. I just know I go through a lot of shit and I'm trying to hold on to the truth that I have. I hate this place. I don't want to be in this place. I hope the Lord destroy this place. You know, I don't know what the Lord gonna do. To be honest, the scriptures talk about how, don't let your sins weigh you down. But I know I'm not shit. I don't deserve no salvation for real. I could say one thing that will literally, what I know I did that will literally have everybody fucked up. I told Jake a particular testimony about me, and based on the testimony, that's why he said I'm a Levite. I never said I was a Levite. Another man said it. It says, and again, I'm gonna stop even talking through these videos because if you can't get nothing, I get fed through brothers doing the videos. That might be the spirit still dealing. Call Loyim like how about you? I ain't lost my motherfucking mind. You know. But it's ultimately, if you lose your mind, that's the will of the Lord too, right? It says record 78,000 applicants to join ICE to support Trump's deportation efforts. The Center Square, a record 78,000 people have applied to join U.S. immigration and customs enforcement to support Trump's administration deportation efforts. Acting ICE Director Todd Lyon said, that's crazy because at my job, we was just dealing with a, that's crazy. We have almost 78,000 applicants. Yeah. And they gonna be audited. You got some that's just doing it because they need a job and like fucking this is the job working right now. But at the same time, no, a lot of people believe what Trump talk about. So he got loyalists willing to die. You know what I'm saying? How many of us is willing to die for this truth? It says we're going through and we're finding those people that really want to serve the country. It really be in law enforcement. I think it's a great way to recruit. Again, and you look at how he rousing up the police. You know what I'm saying? Like again, like that situation with in Florida where the Jake, pretty much got dogged. And the thing is this: the scriptures say, basically agree with thy adversary quickly. A soft word turn away wrath, and it's another one. But the point being, we have no control over this. And don't get me wrong, I've done a lot of stupid shit in my time dealing with the authorities and all that. Like, I'm supposed to have been dead. But the point is, that's how you know the Lord do. But the thing is this: when you really go watch that video, like he didn't do nothing. Like pretty much, it making it illegal. He was sitting in his car. Like the elder said, you got to be driving to literally get fucked with in traffic. It's a moving citation. You just parked. So again, the police and law enforcement is some of the. My brother said this years ago. He said the biggest gang is the police and the government. I guess the police though. He said because I can't think of the name of that movie, but I got that guy River Phoenix's brother and the guy that played the Joker. And basically, I think he was like he was a dude in the street. He was always in the clubs. I think he owned a club, and his father was a cop, and his brother was a cop, and they killed his father. So he became a police officer in order to revenge his father. It's based on a true story too. And dude, literally, when they found out who killed, because they literally was hunting for him, the whole police department. And when they found where the guy that killed his father was at, they allowed him to kill him. Everybody just was silent. That's what we're dealing with. That's reality of the life. Reality is everybody ain't a brother. Everybody that's sitting up there saying Shalom or Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua ain't really down with this truth. And the way I think and the way I feel and as much fucked up shit has happened to me, I don't trust everybody. I trust the Lord though. How many Jakes that had money in their pocket talking about I ain't got it? That's between them and the Lord though. Like, I'm not judging none of that shit. I judge certain matters, you know what I'm saying? When they fucking affect me, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm gonna judge it. It's out of sight, out of mind when you ain't got to deal with it. But when it's affecting you, you ain't got nothing to say. The fuck out of here, man. Salakia, man. But I'm really gonna stop talking because if you can't even get nothing I said, damn. Well, this is pointless. It's pointless. There ain't no point in doing it. So I would just strictly, I can show you I can do it. He said, show me. I can show you. We gonna figure this shit out together while we all getting punched in the face. It says we're going through and we're finding those people that really want to serve because they about to come. And I want them to come now. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, I don't want to go to work. Whatever's going to happen to my chick. Because I learned recently that I have no control over this shit. My kids do not listen to me. And it's weird. I've never seen no energy like this. I got girls. The boys will be easier. You get what I'm saying? The fuck, like the rebelliousness, like that's how you know it's spiritual too. Like it's really truly spiritual. And then everybody say they're not stupid. I'm like, so how the fuck is they keep doing this shit? Like, he's like, wow, like for real? Yep, that's my lot. We're going through and we're finding those people that really want to serve the country and really be in law enforcement. I think it's a great way to recruit. Now we're taking back our rehired, I can't pronounce that, onions. People that left the job early because they weren't allowed to do the law enforcement mission, he said. Oh, so these are some of the worst people you're going to have to be the people that they probably deemed didn't have the right personality. You know, you got overly aggressive people. You got people that just angry at the world. And then they go, you know, like you got certain people that become a boss at a job. I never wanted to be in leadership or management. I would see how to, you know what I mean? Why people think they know some shit, but I never wanted to be in a position. I've been around a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I see how shit change people. Just look at how knowledge puff up. Jake came with the fact that we Israelites, which is the most beautiful thing on the planet, because you got to be an Israelite to be saved. But at the same time, I mean, the heathen gonna get some heathen gonna be spared, but the point is to be saved. But then Jake ran with that shit. Like, not calling it shit, but what I'm saying is like, Jake, pride is a hell of a thing, man. And I understand why that brother was like, man, keep pride far away from me. You know what I mean? Like, you know, if you ever watched the remake of Magnificent Seven with Denzel Washington, which is actually good. I know a brother, he said he always liked the old, when they remake them, they fuck it up. But I like certain remakes of certain movies. And Magnificent Seven with Yul Brynner, the original, but the remake with, show you the black and white right there. Yul Brynner probably was a Jake though. You know, his spirit was just different. He played in that movie, what the fuck is the name of that movie too? With all the robots. Damn. They made a show out of it on HBO. Westworld. And now we seeing this Westworld shit come to life. But Denzel Washington, I don't know what tribe he was from. Basically, they came across the Indian. And he with the Native Americans. I don't like to say the word Indian. But I don't know if he's a Gadite, Reubenite. I forgot. I think he was a Sioux. He was somebody though. And basically, Denzel Washington went and talked to him. He was like, man, what's going on? He's like, the chief of my tribe told me pretty much my path is different. He said he just blew down on him like, yeah, your path different. You got to go. I was listening to the particular elder talk about how, you know, everybody got their path they got to walk. People trying to be like other men in this thing. The thing about this truth is the Lord chose to use a child to bring, you know, out the truth. And I bet you that was that's why Jeremiah was always crying. He up there going through some shit. Like, man, just imagine that. You got authority in the spirit, but these people ain't listening to you. And that's how I used to feel. Like, man, hold up. I see clearly something ain't right. Because he more focused on this shit than, you know, Jake just thinking because I go out and do the work. No, you got to be a Israelite on camera and off camera. And again, for anything that I offended the brother about, you know, Salakia. I could do like Jake said and just pray to Yahweh Shem Yahshua. But I'm your brother though, right? The scriptures talk about you don't want to offend your brother, right? Brother told me, he said, look at every brother like they Yahweh Shah. You think Jake really look at it like that? Hey, you know what? I'm going to be at ease with what the fuck I'm going to have to deal with. You know, the difference is I chose to do this. I wasn't going to sit there and be fucking fake. If you can't get, then that's between you and the Lord. It's probably not meant for you to get it. Like the fuck? That's offensive, man. Like, the fuck? I mean, like, man, I did it because I wanted to hold on to my faith, because when I seen the shit was going on, I was like, this is some nigga shit. That's why I did it. I know what the Lord took me through, and I know the Lord real, and I know this is the truth. That's why I never shitted on the truth. I'm about to just, at the end of the day, y'all see they coming. They coming. That's the name of the video. Because they can come into our houses. They talk about, nigga, you got to upload your ID just to do a video. How many people going to do that one? This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 7. Salakia, I ain't even going to get that. This is Isaiah chapter 13 and verse, starting at verse 11, and it reads, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Yeah, the Lord about to come check pride. I will make a man more precious than fine gold. And I'm waiting on the Lord the whole time. You know, that's why I got to fight not to snap. Go think about that one. I ain't just sitting there like, I'm not composed. My mind is all fucked up. So when I sit back, you know, I got to fight to literally, because I know the scriptures say, wait on the Lord. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, a man of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, a righteous man, a man, a prophet, one of the elect. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Therefore will I shake the heavens. The Lord is shaking this shit up. And the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua host, and in the day of his fierce anger. And when that day is soon approaching, like I said, look at what's all going on. The brothers was just doing a video about that earthquake. I didn't do one on it, but that earthquake, they said that's like the biggest earthquake in history. The Lord, I remember last year, or it was the beginning of this year, where he was just like giving earthquakes to like I think he did one in Tibet. He did one at like he did it in a lot of places that was like sacred and holy to these heathens. You know, he did one in Tibet where the Buddhist is. He did one in I think Mecca. He did like 3 of them. It killed like a lot of people. It says, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord, Yahweh Shemel of hosts, in the day of his fierce anger. And it shall be as the chase roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up, they shall every man turn to his own people and flee everyone into his own land. And, you know, pretty much you got that going on right now. You got celebrities all, I forgot who was that, Sierra pretty much, she became a dual citizen of, I think she's from Belize or something like that. Pretty much you got celebrities like Ellen DeGeneres that pretty much became a dual citizen. You got individuals that's dual citizens because they see something, they see that this place ain't got that much longer. Verse 15, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So that's the point. The point is, like, literally, they talking about they hiring all these different agents because, again, it's a lot of, he's incentivizing. Shit, what they say he's going to give a elderly individual that joins the military $75,000 sign-on bonus. Now, you might got somebody goofy enough to do that shit. But, you know, that's a double-edged sword because, you know, like, they, like, literally going, nigga, you owe. They, like, if you, like, come on, man. Like, you probably got some people that's in still good shape. You know, you be surprised. Like, I watch, dude, I think his channel was Rep Right. He was young. Jake went to jail. And then the Lord, like, got him doing, he believed in Islam, though. So he all the way off. But point being, he did something with his life. Like, now he getting good money. And he shoots people. Like, basically, he on calisthenics. And it's a whole group of them. But it's like a dude, he be having dudes that's like 60 in great fucking shape, you know what I mean? But that ain't everybody. That's like the rare, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the rare, that's like the, you know, that's the 0.3% type shit. Because, like, again, most people ain't in a great shape. Shit, they literally coming after the old people. They talking about now you got to wait 2 more extra years to retire. We gonna inject you with some. We gonna do you Dr. Frankenstein to you. Go ahead, you can work a little bit longer. Like, these motherfuckers evil, man. Like, they evil, man. Like, and that's why I hate this place. So again, they talk about, yeah, we incentivizing, yeah, you join ICE, you join the military, we're gonna give you all this money while people starving, right? But that's gonna be to your detriment. That's gonna be to that's gonna be to your destruction. Because right now the Lord also stirring up a spirit that got people about to like come up against this government. And we know that, believe in the truth, that we can't come up against the government. Now the scriptures say that you should be able to protect yourself. Motherfucker come in my house literally trying to get some food. Yeah, I got children. I'm about to try to kill you. That's just the fact. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be a castle law, remember? Hey, but yet still, they could just come in your house and say, oh, we think it's a belief. Nigga, you know it ain't no motherfucking right. Listen, you really don't think they had a system of, they was giving these people these food stamps and shit. You don't really think they knew who the fuck or where the fuck everybody at? People so stupid though, like literally, oh yeah, they could do it. Oh, motherfucker, this is the way that they got in. That's why they say you got to court a motherfucker. You know what I mean? You got to, how the elders say it, you got to vet a person. You know? That's why I wouldn't just take any bitch and make her get put in the, and I could have did it twice. My track record with these women ain't going good on Babylon. You know what I mean? I think the Lord said, yeah, so, you know, I'll take it like this. You know? At least I got a peace of mind. Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 6, and it reads, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. That's spiritual. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. Verse 7, Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen, destroy how for her, take balm for her pain. If so be she may be healed. But she won't be healed. This bitch is over with. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto the heaven and is lifted up even to the sky. And the way that the Lord is going to judge this place, they say the place is going to be perpetually on fire. Nothing's going to dwell here except for desert creatures. That's how much wickedness has taken place in this place. So I'm going to end it with this. This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse, I'm going to start at verse 4. I'm going to start at verse 3, and it reads, now is the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee, and will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thine abominations. And my eye shall not spare, and mine eye shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thine abominations shall be in the midst of thee. And ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the end is come, it watcheth for thee, behold, it is come. So like I misread. Verse 5, thus said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, power and evil and only evil, behold, is come, and end is come, the end is come, and watching for thee, behold, it is come. And we almost at the end. You ain't at the end exactly, because when we at the end, we're going to be being delivered. But those that are of the elect, but I was just listening to that one brother, you know, a friend brother, that's a powerful brother, but he was going to, you got all the attention, they talk about Russia got subs over here, America got subs over here. All the Lord got to do, like the way the Lord set it up is so strategic, is beautiful. Like, man, one day this shit gonna go down, and I hope if you really in the truth, you ain't gonna be surprised. But you know, for those that's really still like 1 foot in the world, 1 foot, yeah, you gonna be surprised. Like you can see it can happen at any moment. It's gonna happen at the perfect moment when the Lord requires it to happen though. So I'm going to end the lesson there. If you're so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American, Seminole Indian, West Indian, or Haitian, I implore you to come back to the laws, statutes, and commandments of your power, whose true name in the Paleo-Hebrew is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, or you will be destroyed. With that, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to called Lord and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rachakodash, double honor to the elders, to the apostles that taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the Akim across the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth with faith and with sincerity, as well as risking their lives and the freedom to do so now more so than ever. Shalom to the Akim and Aqua, for listening and learning. Lord willingly, this is edifying. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad in the land of other nations, appearing like the other nations, but who subscribe to this truth. To you, I say shalom. Till next time, Lord willingly, shalom, shalom. I say kwam yasharallah, and wafa